to the wind show. I tell you, any filming that I do that ain't down in these bottoms is gonna be just a mess. The wind never stops, so it is barren. You have these creek bottoms scattered around and there's timber in them, so there's about a 2-mile stretch of creek bottom and the timber looked real thick. Like, I don't know if it's hedge or short growth cottonwoods or what. I don't know if I've ever seen these trees before, so we're going to go and we're just gonna move through that bottom. And then there was some Missouri Break River country behind it that kind of raised up. And so if we can't get nothing to go in them bottoms, we're gonna probably work that high country. But we drove like 16 hours or something total. Or it took us to get here with 1 hour of sleep. We drove all night, so we ain't moving too quick. We'll move this timber, see if we can get one to pop, and then get some sleep and move down in some other timber in the morning. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can kill some or just get something figured out. Just glassed some up. They are 1.5 miles down there, and I think they're moving to the right, so we're going to do about a 1/2 mile move to get a better eye on them and hopefully get them roosted. Well, we just hit what we believe to be the 10-mile mark of hiking. We found a bunch, probably just to determine though that it's too dangerous to get to in the dark. And it's miles of hiking to get to them in the dark on flat and dropping down across a river. What are you doing, boy? Huh?
Cramping up. Oh. That's what dehydration looks like right there.
Morning on the prairie. We're gonna hike across this big field, get way over there, drop down in this river. We're coming from the other side where we found them birds last night. We weren't gonna hunt them, but I seen this way and I figured might as well try it. Might come into a bird when we hit them big hills. So, all right. Sand across. Well, we tried to make a move on them birds. Tried to beat them to this tree. They got here, like we both collided at the same time. They blew up. And I think they went up on that big hill to get ready to fly across the river if they need to. These birds are rough. yelled for Shane, and Shane cut him off and killed him. What time is it, Shane?
8:40.
By 8:40. Talk about a workout. Now we got another flock down here. And we're gonna keep an eye on them and see what they do. So everything's in fall flocks. We haven't seen nothing by itself. Turkeys aren't widespread over the landscape. You gotta cover country and find them. And we kind of choosing not to hunt from the roads like the other guys. So it's like freaking elk hunting. It's real dry, but we cut a bunch of hen tracks behind us. And I heard her calling way in front of us. So we're gonna ease next to this river and head that way and see what we can turn up. Big grass flat for higher far. Big grass hillside. Panorama all the way around. Nothing. Good morning. Last night, right before dark, last ditch effort, we stopped by a little drainage and I called and a couple birds gobbled. So there's a way we can get to a point of short timber about 80 to 100 yards from them. Multiple male birds, like maybe some Merriam looking birds and Eastern looking birds. So it's a different ball game out here, big different. And used to turkeys being in the middle of nowhere, but we should be close right off the bat. Made that plan I was telling you about. We got down there and got set up and I realized I forgot the big camera, and the birds was gobbling not where they should have been. They was all behind us. We roosted them from to be in front of us, and they all flew up on this ridge on this grass deal, and we couldn't do nothing with them. Made a move to them. They seen us, and so I turned around the right side and turned the Tacticam on, so hopefully that's all in there. We're fixing to find out. But, and I got him. I've been waiting to notch one of these tags since I started watching hunting shows when I was a kid. April 10th. There ended up being, we thought it was probably, well, we figured 9 turkeys.
Yeah, at least.